Here are the top 5 myths about U.S. immigration. It's just about filling out forms. Is it? You need to know that every question on those forms has a legal implication. The U.S. immigration system is governed by bodies of law. There's the Code of Federal Regulations, and then there's the Immigration and Nationality Act. So it isn't just about forms. The law is very much involved. Another myth is that you can just answer the question. USCIS isn't just asking the questions for funsies, okay? Every question has a legal implication. USCIS just doesn't want to know your address history for the past 5 years for fun, or your education background for fun, or your work history for fun. There are legal implications. And so it's important to understand why you're being asked the question and to be thorough. A lot of times people filling out the forms are lazy, and so they won't put the 9 addresses you've had for the past 5 years, and they will just list 1. There are legal implications when you're comparing the 1 address or the 9 addresses. Another myth is assuming that timelines are the same for everyone. That could be far from the truth. USCIS will triage and place different files in different categories depending on the completeness of your file, whether they are able to make a determination right away because your file is complete and well presented. USCIS will decide whether to proceed on your file depending on your immigration history or background. So even though it may seem like you and your friend have the same case, that could be far from the truth. Another myth is believing that you don't need a lawyer. Sure, there are people who maybe do not need a lawyer because they have a straightforward case and their immigration background is squeaky clean. However, if you have any issues or any doubts about whether your immigration background is squeaky clean, you may want to start with a lawyer. If you have any legal entry issues, any criminal background issues, even if you are not convicted, if you were charged, that is enough reason to consult a lawyer. If you have any misrepresentation or fraud that may come up, you will need a lawyer. It's important to start your immigration process the right way. And so if you foresee that there may be any issues, you should call us to book a consultation to get started. My name is Stephanie Adelson. I'm a U.S. immigration attorney. What you can expect from these videos is immigration updates, tips, requirements, and breakdowns of recent changes in law and policy. I want to make sure that you, the community, remain informed, educated, and most importantly, empowered. Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow along and subscribe to the channel.